Right before your very eyes, ladies and gentlemen, history will be made today. One name will live on in history as synonymous with America's stake in humane ideals and progress. Believe it or not, Chris is saying, you will see two grown men in the interests of science and progressive technology subject themselves to be bound head to toe to the folding metal chairs you see before you. Bound, ladies and gentlemen, with electrical wiring, to which will be attached exposed electrodes or contact plates covered with a layer of sponge, attached according to firm loyalty to a Westinghouse AC and Edison DC dynamo, respectively. The currents will course through the body of each company's man as the voltage is increased, volt by volt without sham, until one or the other bolts the first out, signifying victory. Both CEOs have agreed to house stakes. The probability of demise will be held to an even 10%, for you'll see demise is possible by the juice alone. I can safely promise you, ladies and gentlemen, a high old time with lots of excitement. The sponsors will now make their opening remarks.
name is H.P. Brown, a loyal company man to the end.
To the end?
Shut up.
Chief, you know I have no resistance to speak of.
Who represents direct current utilities, the people-minded utilities.
I have the Westinghouse Company representative. Oh, I see Mr. George C. Westinghouse, but not a trace of his candidate.
I go to this spectacle brought by public outcry. We know that AC is too safe for capital punishment and is cheaper for the home volt for volt. But business needs exposure, and I'm in business to make money. All right, George Jr. Climb into that chair there and show these sons of bitches your stuff.
Direct current is safer for the home.
AC is cheaper, goddamn. Kilowatts by kilowatts. I'll not have alternating current in my home or Eureka.
Let's have some action! This being a championship contest, we will pass 1 volt with a jump to 2. 2 it is? Do I hear that raised? Do I hear 3? No? Then 2 it is. And on, ladies and gentlemen, a voltage of 2.
Didn't feel a thing.
Raise it 2. Let's get this over.
Raise 2 and call 2. How does that grab you?
Raise 2 more for 6.
Cut the chatter, Mac. Let's not prolong.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 6 volts.
Five more.
Raise 5 for 11. While we have a moment, let me remind you that now is the time to rent those opera glasses that we have provided for your use. Don't be the one to miss the first faint grimace.
The Wizard of Menlo Park has done it again.
This has got to cook his own goose.
Give him a dose of his own juice.
Raise 5 for 11. 5 more for 11.
Hurt?
Not a bit of it.
Edison Company didn't feel a thing, and neither did its affiliates. 5 more. Put that in your pipe and run it up your flagpole.
Raise 5.
Play 5 and raise 5. Son of a bitch.
Play 5 and raise 5 for 21.
Chief.
Shut up.
21.
Getting hurt a bit? Never felt better. What was that?
I heard something.
A cry? I heard a cry.
Not a sound here. It wasn't me, it was you, and I heard it too. A faint sound.
That sound was you.
No, sir, not me.
I heard nothing that might not be a mere exhalation of breath. On with the contest!
Continue then the fray. 20 more, I say.
I'm not bluffed. No, sir, not me. You're nearly ready to flee. At 25.
Play 20 and raise 25 for 66. 45 to throw. Here we go. 66.
Good as a cool summer's breeze.
Fresh as a summer sail on the cool Zuyder Zee.
Name your poison, gentlemen.
Westinghouse is going to lose in a landslide.
The Edison Company says 25 more.
What say you, Westinghouse Company?
Same as his. At 25.
Hit me, Daddy!
Oh my! Look at that! It's an arc! There's an arc! Help! Somebody help! They're being set upon! But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we're still here with you!
People are watching this function through the optical system. There is a method of connection. The optical fiber connects us to the program. But in the spiritual world, we have the mind that connects us with the Guru Maharaj.
So it is with the purpose that this program itself has been organized. So many people from near and far have come together. The purpose is to find oneself. When we are living in this world, without spiritual knowledge, we are valuing the mundane thing. What Guru Maharaj Ji also said, the asar tattva. Tattva which will never be with us. We value our body, we value our youth, we value our mind, we value worldly possessions, thinking that they will remain forever. But life itself is the greatest example that all things will never remain the same. But the mind creates an illusion, and the illusion is the Mahamaya, as the greater Maya of the mind is that I will remain forever. This is the greatest illusion. And when this illusion is inside us, we start valuing the wrong things. We start asking the wrong questions. Hence, life becomes a life of suffering. Hence, life becomes a life of struggle. But what happens when you change your perspective? When you enlighten yourself, when you ask the right questions, then the world is not changing. There will still be lightness, there will still be light and darkness. There will still be people who are good and people who are bad. There will still be, sometimes you will laugh, sometimes you will cry. All this duality will still remain. But when you change your perspective of life, you are strengthened from within to fight these dualities of life. And that is the wisdom that comes with experiencing spiritual knowledge inside of us. So that is why to live a complete life, one must also complete his spiritual obligation to himself. We are here to experience each and every moment, because each and every moment, whether it is positive or negative, it will bring about change within yourself. It will bring about understanding within yourself. It will bring about intelligence within yourself. provided you have the willingness to learn from that.
This is the first time you've done anything physical with this leg?
What's up?
You've only used it for walking. You haven't done it.
No, I've used it for more things, but this is the fourth one I've had, so.
The fourth one?
Yeah.
You've broken all the others?
All of them.
And Verizon paid for this one though, huh?
This is a loaner that they got me to use until I figure out what I'm gonna do. So, hopefully I don't break this one.
Did that do anything?
It did. It curved in.
How does your new leg feel?
I have a heel, so it's pretty cool. I haven't had a heel in 3 years, so I've been walking into a hole. He got a fever, passed out, and I had to call like thinking about baseball. And he's like, no, but you know, maybe left.
Right through. Huh?
That was good.
Notice how my ball spins the same every time? Nice.
Look at your balance. That's incredible. What's the mechanical part they replaced there? The whole thing?
Stop at the thrift store and see if I
Yeah,
can
so I
find the
took
glove.
out the mechanical piece,
Yes.
You won't find one in
and
the
this is
thrift store
just
that you
a
wanna
foot
wear.
with no
Yeah.
knee. So this is like I'm kind of
I
an
look for
impromptu thing I created.
Oh, really? It's not that what the
I
South
figured,
African
once
use.
in a while you'd find
No.
one that's all worked in. And
Yeah.
This is
ready to go.
made for the
Usually-
track straights.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I've
The
improvised it to go.
South African runner. Yeah, you can't go sideways, right?
right.
Now I can
Now you can
anywhere.
because of that. Your new one. Yeah. Oh, that you can?
Yeah, this is the everywhere guy.
Well, how? Show me how. What?
so I don't want to take you don't want to take your like really nice SUV off the road,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This is like your monster truck.
But how do you?
You can't break it. I mean, if I hit it, I mean, there's no knee to give out. So on this, if I posted, I run the risk of my knee buckling out and I fall in this way. There's no way this metal is breaking. I mean, if it breaks, then that's incredible. This has no knee in it.
Yeah.
So I have to sidestep it.
So that's what that angle you make.
So when I run on track,
yeah,
there's a knee in here, and that's what they call a drive sprinter.
That's a different
kind. Drive my
kind.
knee.
It's a different one.
It's a different one.
And
the reason why I don't have it is because I run on the beaches, I run on trails, I don't run on flat surfaces. This is rare. And the knee wouldn't serve me well in those areas because I could hurt myself if it kind of gave out.
Got it.
Now I know this isn't giving out.
Yeah.
So when I know this is going to post, I know for a fact this is not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
So the next thing I have to do is move my body on this side so I can like focus on this side, you know?
You want to catch his mitt?
I'm all right. Make sure I get it into the pocket.
Those guys can throw it.
Oh, man.
They didn't work on that one.
No. This is perfect.
I got
it's kind
you.
of funny. They got this up and working. I hadn't felt that working right for 3 years. So I've become accustomed to walking with my heel in the hole. Essentially is what it felt like. And now I have a heel there, which has kind of helped me be grounded a little bit more. Because in my like subconscious, it's like there was a hole in the ground there, you know. But I find myself wanting to wear this one more, even though I had this one fixed.
But because you can do stuff.
I can do it. Yeah.
You don't have to protect it.
If a zombie comes after me in this leg, I'm dead. If it comes after me in this leg, I'm not dead. That's how I think about it.
Well, that's a good thing to know about zombies, I guess.
I think that it's awesome that our generation is rising up together and uniting to make change, because we've sat here as we've grown up, we've seen the news and seen all these shootings and nothing's ever happened, and finally we're taking the initiative and taking charge and going to create the change.
The doctor did not pay attention, so they only to see what is a blockage on the artery. But a lot of the time, the artery block came from our movement, from our position so many ways. Not just say you must have a tumor, you must have a calcium or a polyp, whatever. So they are looking different. But we look in the blockers. If you touch, found the blockers, open the blockers, that's it. But in the medical study, how many experts really touch the patient or only put the patient on the machine? They trust the machine more than their hand. But remember, so many things the machine cannot see.
I really like that. I don't want.
Now on the side up.
That's a little looser.
See?
Yeah.
Almost the same. So you need to open here more, focus on the flexion nerve, then you can do the test. Oh, both sides the tension is the same. So this means you completely open. So, but we must open here first, because that is the root of the nerve. You feel it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is the vagus, or we call the flexion nerve. Flexion nerve can cause the heartbeat because the flexion nerve go to the pericardium. You feel it? That is a big one already. So if this nerve, you not open it, so the heartbeat never ever can slow down, only fast. You feel it? So that is one slow, one is fast. Then we keep going down. But this nerve going down to here, then we go to check it. You feel it?
Yes,
So that is it. So it doesn't matter what kind of pacemaker you put, then they never can help this area. So a lot of time the pacemaker just put it inside the nerve. But inside the nerve, we have a very, very good protection because the cavity can make the people no move. Only the thing, no protection is your neck. So the neck, when the neck moves, then this nerve can get the pins. 嗱，你試下呢度就
睇到。
你睇下，
你呢個位嘛？
向下咯。師傅，你揾唔到嗰啲位嘅，嗱呢度咪又係咯。嗱，
美容嗰啲咪向上溝咁樣開。
咁啊好多都係咁，但係我哋咧要打橫。yeah， 咁啊打橫嘅時候咧，佢嗰個力度係最大。Don't pay attention.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the.
Because I have a lung cancer, now moved to my brain. At the beginning, I come here for clinical trial in Mendocino. Before I come here, they asked me to give them money at $55,000. I didn't do chemo and radiation. Only have operation. After operation, I have 4 times chemo. At that time, I have no choice. I checked there is a clinical trial. Yeah, they say they can control it. My friends come with me to here. Come
to Boston.
Yeah, to Boston. Yeah, we have clinical trial. Same disease, lung cancer. But by accident, he was died. After 7 days, we have a memory for him.
Yes, a memorial.
Yeah, at that day, Chinese people tell me.
Yes.
Yeah, I should. He told me I should to say Tom T. So that's why I come here. Now, my neck down is okay, no cancer. My brain, the check result is stable. I feel incredible.
Today I am just going to go over some ideas. A lot of it's getting rid of pain to help the joints, blood, the movements of the body to flow, move. I'm just going to start off with a little bit of punches here with Sam Edwards. Sam and I have been doing this. Every time we get together, we'll throw 20 good hits. So a lot of it's the breathing, just like boxing, any art that you're going through and you're doing any type of punching, you have to breathe that out, breathe out the pain, really. So any type of impact going out, you want to have that short burst of breath going out. Any type of impact coming in, you want to have that short breath of impact going out. The way we do it in Sistema is very similar. Just like boxing, it's a constant breathe out motion. If you don't breathe out, you're going to get caught with some air built up in you, and more than likely you'll just drop. Jake is going to come on in just to get an idea of what it feels like to get hit by Sam, and a smaller version of what a person does with Sam. It's always a pleasure watching these two. A lot of work in Sistema. We do a lot of muscle relaxation through punching, hammer fist, heavy hits to get the muscle to relax, to calm down.
Too, isn't it? Wouldn't you say getting rid of blockages?
Yeah, it's to get these knots out of the body. Start off with a nice, relaxed, like a hammer fist. It's open, and all I'm doing is just dropping it right on down. And all the thick muscles in the body, in the back. His muscles are pulling down, and I need these muscles to go up. The only way you can really get muscles to relax that way is to stress or causing a little bit of a muscle massage, deep muscle massage, to get into that muscle. There's his pain. I could feel the muscle pulling out of his chest. So I need this muscle to calm down. And what's going to happen is this muscle will end up moving up and over. A lot of the times when this muscle is pulling, you have your bicep muscle that also pulls. And what happens is that I call it T-Rex arms, because anywhere going out is pain. So a lot of movement is right here. It's just your forearm and your wrist grabbing things. It's too painful to lift up. So a lot of people get stuck like this, because that's the way to to get out of the pain and help their shoulder out. You guys a little bit of you got to even out both shoulders. So this muscle right here is starting to calm down a little bit more. And even though he feels really good right now, I'm going to have you throw some more punches with Sam. Come on in. And as you can see, he's not as... a little bit more used to the punches now, so you can just relax into them. Couple more. All right.
Nice job.
A lot more
relaxed.
relaxed.
Feeling more relaxed on impact.
Oh, you felt totally relaxed. Very good job. Yeah.
搬这儿睡吧。We are